So, hello, I'm here with Yike right after the loss against Fnatic 2-1. Yike, first, I feel like a lot of people were expecting a slow start from you guys in spring, sorry, after that busy winter split you had. How are you feeling after today?
Yeah, I mean, we've kind of had a slow start so far. Like the first two series we played, it was not like the best. Like the first series, we like he did an insane comeback against Koi, and second series, I had a pretty bad series as well against who did play BDS, and
Yep.
like today as well, like Fnatic played good. I think we had a good game one, but we're still like you can see that we're still missing some stuff that we were better at before. So we still have to scale up a bit. It's still only week two. There's 7 weeks of regular, so this loss it feels bad, but it doesn't feel super bad.
You also stole two Nashers, right, today? Are you really the European honor, or you think for some reason luck is always on your side on those 50-50?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just have like an edge on these 50-50 smites. I don't know how I do it. There's not really like a big secret. I just can smite good. So I'm happy with that.
And I'm talking about this might fights with Razork because obviously you two always had a great rivalry. I feel like ever since you joined the league. Would you say is the jungler that pushed you the most?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I think Razork is the one that is my biggest like rival the like last 2 years, and he's always playing very good, very consistent. Like obviously he has his ups and downs, same as me. We both have like ups and downs, and
But
it's always a nice rivalry.
I feel like when it comes to the titles games, you sometimes have the edge.
Yeah, I mean, I've won more than him, but I mean, yeah, it's just for me, it's just a nice rival. You know, I think he's the strongest youngler, of course, in the league besides me, and it's always fun to play against him. I think we both can learn from each other, playing against each other so much, and that's a good thing to make like the European, yeah, just making the leagues like stronger, like younger wise.
And I also talked to you about Razok because I feel like you two have been the best Vi players, maybe with Sheo in the last years. But either in first ends or in the start of the Spring Split, I think about like yesterday game against BDS. I feel like your Vi has not shined as much as as you're used to. What do you think is happening with your Vi? Like, how do you explain your fortune shifted on the champions recently?
Yeah, it's hard to say. I think usually I never thought I was a bad guy or anything. I think like when I was playing it in G2, like in the case in the beginning like of the year, I was winning like we were winning Vi games against like the best teams, and it was fine, right? And then first stand there was like one bad Vi game, and then after that the second game and third game was bad, and even yesterday against BS it was just a bad Vi game. So yeah, for sure I've been underperforming with the champion, but it's not like I think I'm bad or anything. It's not like I will just not play it anymore. I know I'm a good player. I know I can play by good. And even though there's a lot of like criticism towards me and the champion, I will not listen to that or care about it. I will always pick it when I think it's good, and I will always play to win. You know, and I will improve. You know, I will always look to improve and get better on the things that I'm doing worse on the champ.
And also, I want to talk about the new status of KC because I feel like every time you run a team, it just becomes an instant favorite, right? Like you were on the short list of the top teams in winter, but we were not expecting you to win straight away, right? But now that you did, obviously you're the favorite team to win it all again in spring. Maybe with G2, maybe with Fnatic, but you're up there, right? Um, and I wanted to know, like, how do you deal with the pressure of being always like aiming for the title? Like, you never have some rest, right? Because and I said that because not only the last 3 years with in GLEC, but even like during your time with LGLC, it was the same, right? You were playing to win every time.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's very fun. It's both in LSC and KC, it was kind of similar where I joined the team and no one, like in LSC, no one expected me to, like us to win. They put us like fifth, sixth, seven, you know. And then we won the league and we were like the strongest. And then summer split, everyone expected us to win. And then I think we did a good split in LFL, but worse in EU Masters.
Yeah.
It's the same in KC right now that first split, like everyone thought G2, Fnatic, Koi, top three. Like everyone said it. And we shocked everyone and we won. And in G2 was different because everyone thought G2 would win anyways, so that was a different. But
Obviously.
it feels good to always show the people that don't believe in like me or the team I joined that I can still win. You know, I don't feel like I got carried in G2 and I could prove it in Winter Split, so that makes me very happy. And yeah, we will just keep the momentum. I don't want to lose Spring Split. I don't want to lose any splits. I just hate losing, so I will do whatever I can to keep winning.
And have you never ever like taken a step back to just like gather some thoughts on why every time you join a team, like there's a magic recipe or anything that you just bring something to the team that make him insta win.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what it can be. I think I'm good at the game. Like obviously, I think I'm good at the game. Maybe it's just maybe for me, it's always important to be good outside of the game with like everyone in the team, and that's always important for me. And I guess that's something that I focus on a lot, to have good relationships with everyone I work with. And I guess that's something that's worked out well for me, because then I've been succeeding, right? So maybe it worked, and maybe that's like the key.
Okay, so to come back on the game, um, I think like you can obviously all carry in the in this team, right? You're really a five threats roster, I would say. But I have the impression that there is something that always make you win. It's when you and Vladi are on a good state in the game. Like, what's the biggest differences between your synergy with Vladi and your synergy with Caps last year?
I think the biggest difference is that I know that Larry is young, and I know he can still learn a lot. And when I joined G2, I was the one who had to learn a lot more, like from Caps, because is Caps obviously, like he's a veteran, he's won LEC so many times. So I would always listen to Caps, and like he would teach me a lot of stuff about mid jungle. And now it's kind of the different is the other side where I'm teaching Vladi a bit. I mean, I think we both teach each other obviously, but I have more knowledge than him, I would say, and I can teach him a lot about how we play mid jungle and my own like thoughts about it. And I think that's the biggest difference, that I can be the one sharing my opinions to him, and he listens to me. And for me, it was the different with Caps. So that's the biggest difference, and I think it worked out well. I think me and Vladi have a lot of good talks, so we can learn a lot from, and we're still improving, and we're still like very strong mid jungle.
And now that you played with both, do you think like Vladi has nothing to envy to Caps, or what are your thoughts on that?
I mean, they're both insane players, right? I think I've told Vladi before that he's kind of like Caps. Like Caps when he was 19 will probably be like Vladi is now. So I think they are similar in that way. And yeah, you can see on the gameplay, like both are very insane players. I think I've been very lucky playing with like very strong mid laners. So I'm very happy to see that.
So just to close the interview, Yike, after such an early performance from KC in this season, is it fair to expect you to potentially become one of the best team in the world by the end of the year? Or do you think it's still a bit early to project yourself, even if you've set the bar very high from the start?
I mean, it's hard to think about that far into the future. My goal is forever to win worlds. That's my goal. Like I've been dreaming of it since I was like 11, 12. I started watching league, and I think everyone in the team have the same dream. And obviously, people think it's hard, but I think we will not stop believing in that. We will take everything as it comes, and we proved in Winter Split that we are very strong, and in first time as well, going finals. So we know we're a strong team. So if we work hard, I believe that we can win it. I
Okay,
believe in it. I will
okay,
always believe in it.
okay, nice to know. Thank you very much, Yike. Have
Thank
a
you.
good rest, and hopefully you'll have some better results in the upcoming weeks. See you, bye
Yeah.
bye.
Thank you very much. Bye bye. Thank you.